I don't want to put down this one here.
Yeah, that's good.
There we go.
You still in frame?
Yeah,
Okay.
we're good. We're good.
Uh,
So 17 albums by
no, dude. Yeah, you were distracted. King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard.
King Gizzard and the Lizard
It's a
Wizard.
fucking ridiculous name.
17 albums, but that's all they use.
No, dude. In 14 years, they put out 27 records.
Oh shit, 27 records in 14.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Lots of albums. That's how they did it back in the day. Like Willie Nelson didn't get discovered until like his something like 7th album or something like that. And a bunch of the old guys.
Yeah.
They just kept putting out as much music as they possibly could.
Yeah, dude. They're fucking interesting though, because they do like they put out a metal album. I mean, they've done a couple, but just a few years ago, they put out. It's like it's good as fuck. It's just like metal. I mean, like
kind of. I'm not a metal guy.
I know. Here's what's funny. I'm not either. That's what's weird about this band is like I don't really listen to metal.
Yeah.
And they put out that record, and I was like, this is fucking great.
I'll give anything one listen.
Yeah.
You know, like it might not be for me. I might not put it on my playlist, but I'll give anything a listen.
Yeah. So they put that out, and then the same year, the very next album was like fucking electronic synth, weird shit. Like, you know, like they just
do what they want.
They just do whatever the fuck they want.
That's pretty cool.
And they're really good. Everything they try, they just nail it.
I think I like that. I like it when a band is trying to evolve. So even if they have those bad songs, bad albums, those bad songs or bad albums led them into like probably an album beyond that, which is a banger, you know, without those songs.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely have some records that are not as easy to listen to, for sure. Because they do a lot of, like, experimental shit, especially back in the early days. Yeah, dude.
But each album probably has, like, one song that's like, all right, this one's...
I mean, I've listened to all of them, and they're all good in their own right. Okay. Some just aren't as approachable as others. You know what I mean by that?
As approachable?
Yeah, like you have to actually like. I like a lot of music like that though. That like the average person hears it and they're like, ugh. It's like no, you have to. You know, it's almost like
you want the weird
like stuff. a Scotch drinker.
Yeah,
you know, it's like it's an acquired taste. Like you have to kind of earn the palate to be able to like appreciate, you know.
Oh, you kind of got like listen to a lot of shit. The good.
No, it's just like weird shit. Like one of my favorite bands is they're called Godspeed You Black Emperor, and they're from Canada, and
Godspeed
You Black Emperor. They've been around since like the early '90s, and
is it a metal band too?
No, it's not metal. It's fucking. I guess technically we would consider post rock, but it's like it's all instrumental. There's no singing, which you lose.
Can you play any of their tunes?
What on
like guitar or whatever?
I can play one of their songs on the drum.
Really?
I mean, because it's easy as fuck. I'm not a good drummer, but
what's your instrument? We're in a room full of instruments.
Well, when I was in the bands I was in, I played like synths.
The keys?
Yeah.
Nice.
Mainly more so synthesizer than like keys. Because when you say keys, people expect you to be able to like have piano chops or play the organ or something. And it's like,
I can tap on.
I can fuck around, you know, like because we had songs where like, you know,
but you're not playing Mozart.
No, dude. It was all fucking self-taught. Like I got into synthesizers because I like making weird noises. And
I feel like that's a childhood dream that has kept living on.
Yeah, dude. Well, it's funny because what happened, I had this roommate. He was a friend of mine from high school, and we ended up living together when I was like 20, 21. And he was a breakbeats DJ, which is some electronic shit. I I could never fully understand why, like, we'd go to these shows and then be like, this guy's drum and bass, and this guy's house, and this guy's it, and I'd be like, all this shit sounds kind of the same to me. Like the best I could figure break beats was like, it was a little less dancey, and like there wasn't a steady like 4 on the floor. Like there would be like.
I'm confused by a lot of the EDM shit too.
Yeah. Well, now I'm completely lost because I was actually like tied in with someone back then who was in but this is a long time old motherfucker, dude. I mean, we're talking 20 years ago. So.
You know what I think about? I felt like 20 years ago, I was a teenager. That's crazy to think about.
Yeah, I was not.
You were you just got out of your teens.
Yeah.
Dang.
But so he like he just spun records and shit. But he got me paying attention to electronic music, and I remember we were smoking weed one time, and I was like, what do they make this shit with? I was like, these aren't instruments. Like these aren't like record. What are they making this shit with? And he was like, synthesizers and drum machines. But even a drum machine's technically a synthesizer. Like and
I really want to hear something now.
And so anyway, I was like, oh, that's fucking interesting. And I remember like at some point I just went out and bought a synthesizer, like a shitty like microKORG at Guitar Center, and but I just
a micro what?
It's called a microKORG. There's a brand Korg. Is that Aaron? Probably.
We're gonna let some people in, and I'm gonna maybe I'll cut this, maybe I won't. We'll see.
Hey, what's up? What's up? Might be being interviewed.
You can hang around.
I guess we have to do separate interviews because there's only.
I only got 2 lapels.
Oh, I'm doing an interview?
If you want. I only came for Russell, but
Oh shit.
but I'd love to interview Aaron too. I just didn't think Aaron would ever want to do a podcast, and I don't know why.
Yeah.
No one ever asked me to do interviews. No one respects me.
Motherfucker, I asked you if you would want to do a podcast, and you were like, nah.
No respect.
He gets no respect. Aaron gets no respect around here whatsoever. He's currently cleaning off the grunge from work
He's our
today.
generation's
He's
Rodney
taking
Dangerfield.
Yeah, he's taking a horse bath in Russell's kitchen sink.
Even though I've asked him multiple times to do it in the bathroom.
You have?
Yeah.
Oh man, he's so respectful.
Maybe that's why you don't get any respect.
I was born this way.
It's more respect.
Maybelline.
That's how every man with no respect is born.
But you two have just started the mic, and I'm so thankful that you guys are starting a mic because you guys really kind of wanted people to say what they want to say.
Yeah.
Like within reason, I imagine.
Right.
Like don't come out just giving your
I mean, the way
your best Kanye impression, But
I mean, dude, honestly, it's the way I look at that shit is like, if that's what you want to do, come do it. If you're some white dude, you think you can get up there and get away with saying the N-word, give it a shot, buddy. But you have to face the repercussions.
yes, hopefully off the property.
Yeah, and those may not be violent. It may just be that everyone in the room boos you, or whatever. Like I'll tell you this, I'm hosting. I'm gonna fucking roast the shit out of you if you say something stupid that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna tell you not to say it.
That's good, That's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
If you fuck up, someone roasts you, and then maybe you stop doing it. Maybe you come up with a better joke. Use the N-word appropriately.
That's how me and Tony are in a mic in Portland.
Sure.
And it was like, Portland, you know, there weren't a lot of places where you could say whatever you wanted.
Yeah.
And so, you know, we were like, no, you come to our mic, say literally whatever you want. You know, if it's stupid, we will make fun of you, but like,
that's how it should be. Yeah. You've been in the comedy scene for quite a while, huh? Like, were you around in the beginning days with Tony and?
not when they first started. No, I've only I started a little over 8 years ago.
Nice.
Yeah.
At the back porch
Yeah.
too. Yeah, it's like everyone's holy grail.
Yeah,
whenever
dude,
I hear about the comedy scene in
The back porch and Blind Mule. It was like
the Blind Mule.
Immobilia.
Really?
Yeah,
What was the Blind Mule?
It's still there.
It's still there. They just don't do comedy there anymore. Well, they don't. The upstairs isn't even open anymore.
Really?
Yeah, and it was like the comedy was upstairs, and it was kind of like how, you know, back porch. It was like a dive. It was a small room, but not too small. Low ceilings, dark. You know, just all the things you want.
You know what I wish I could find? A basement room.
Dude. Well, that's what back porch. It was a basement bar.
Oh yeah, it was like the halfway out.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, a basement.
It was underground.
A basement bar would be the shit. We used to have a bar in downtown Pensacola called The Basement. And I went there like twice for like some rave shit back in the day.
What happened to it?
I have no idea.
I'm like,
I can't even remember where it was.
You don't even.
I just remember it was
Such a hidden gem.
I just remember it was kind of close. It was like, I think it might have been on Garden Street, like east of Palafox, just a little bit. Fuck if I can remember.
One we got flooded.
Yeah, I mean, downtown, you would think.
Yeah.
There's some shit like when you get north of Garden and it starts going uphill really far, like real, you know, pretty steep. There's some houses on that hill that have basements, and you know,
that's
probably wouldn't get flooded like that.
Yeah, because it's above the flood plain, whatever it's called.
But yeah, basement, that's like the best place for comedy, I feel like.
I did a basement room in Augusta, Georgia, and that was like, I ran an open mic there for a little bit before I left up there, and yeah, it was so awesome. You had to walk downstairs, and like everyone's kind of they had painted the wall, and everyone signed the wall right there going down.
There were so many basement bars in Portland, and that was one cool thing. I mean, dude, there were probably like 6 or 7 places we did mics and stuff that were in basements. And it was just, there was one, it was like the basement of this brewery. And, you know, the brewery was pretty small. But then you went downstairs and it was they called it the library. And it was like this great basement room, and literally all the walls, it was like wall-to-wall bookshelves. And they were all filled with like all these old books. And so it had fucking great acoustics.
Where was this at?
It was in Portland.
Portland? Yeah.
And, yeah.
I might have gone there, but I didn't stay. I went to Portland. I went to this one bar, and they did like a 90s music night.
Yeah.
It was pretty sweet, because there's no dance moves to that music.
Yeah.
Everyone was just like doing
90s, like grunge type stuff, or
no, like,
because there was a lot of
like,
dance music in the 90s.
yeah, like 90s hits. Okay.
Yeah.
So there was like, you know, Nelly and stuff
Right,
like
yeah.
Nelly, and then there'd be some Avril Lavigne on there, and then all of a sudden there'd be, you know, Blink-182.
Yeah.
It was just a good mix, and everyone just kind of was doing whatever dances, you know, like not like today where everything has its own like TikTok weird dance.
Yeah.
That's why I hate going to country bars now, is because they've created a line dance for everything. Like, it used to be cool. You go to a country bar, everyone do like this weird like line dance. It's not like real line dance, but like just a regular dance, a 2-step.
Yeah.
And now it's like every song has a line dance. It's like you're supposed to be classically trained in country bar music. Like, that's not supposed to be a thing.
Yeah, I've never had a lot of fun in a country bar myself.
You look like you would.
I do?
No.
Yeah.
You look like you hang out in every coffee shop that you can.
Yeah.
You're just sort of sitting there with a book.
Yeah. Actually, I make coffee at home mostly, but I do go sometimes when my kid likes to go.
I wasn't seeing what you are. I was seeing what you look like.
Yeah.
But I appreciate you doing the mic, dude. Having 2 mics in town again feels good. And it's run by 2 guys that are actually funny comedians.
Oh, thanks, dude.
And
Aaron's definitely funny.
that room's good. Do you see doing anything else with the mic? Or do y'all see doing anything else with Koozie Comedy? Are you trying to get to doing shows and stuff like that?
Yeah, we're gonna eventually do shows. Yeah.
What kind of
we've talked about maybe for shows we might need to find a little bit bigger spot because that is a tiny ass room,
Yeah.
But I mean, shit, we could put on a bigger show in here.
This is about the same size.
Yeah. Yeah, but I love small rooms for mics though. It's just like
Yeah, I want to open a club and it be under 50 chairs, 50 seats.
Yeah.
Because that's what we need. We need something small, good, and
dude, if someone
really good.
I don't know how much is true, but apparently where the back porch used to be, they were renovating it, and there's some plumbing issue that the city has to fix.
And the city ain't fixing
And
it.
the city's not fixing it.
Oh.
So, I don't know. Like me and I was talking about it with Olivia, and I was like, dude, we should all get together as comics and fucking. I was like, I pressure washed the mayor's house. I got that motherfucker's phone number. I got his address. I was like, we could all get together and be like, hey, dude, why don't you do something for the community here?
Yeah, skate park.
Yeah.
No, you can't have someone else running it. Though. You gotta be comedians.
That's almost never gonna happen.
Oh, it's
unless you got some comic that's just fucking loaded.
Yeah.
It's not gonna cost that much money though.
Well,
to maintain, to keep it open, yeah.
No.
Sure.
No.
I mean,
like
you worked at the back porch. Like, how did they do? Were they in the red a lot?
Dude,
did they?
I was up there in the kitchen, literally like, I was like, I mean, not doing blow up there, but I was on blow, and I was like literally drinking my beer up there, like while I was working, me and JP, and like,
yeah,
we did oh man, that's what stuck, dude. We did one night of actual like selling food, that a menu that I put together, and like Don was like, hey, yeah, you fucking take charge, it's all good, and then COVID happened like right after that.
Yeah, see, I think it could work too. Like,
you're a good cook.
I'm okay.
If you had someone like Don was, like, the guy that on the back porch, he was
I don't think allowing everyone to do drugs and stuff.
Well, he didn't know I was fucking
he didn't know that. But
okay.
I meant more like how he was hands off, like he let Tony just run the comedy. He didn't fucking he didn't have to make any input, or he never said anything about it.
He was just a maintenance guy, basically.
And I mean, dude, there were like fights at that place. Like, fucking Zach got, like, some guy swung on Zach. Apparently you were there. He was telling me about it.
That was when Patrick got kneed in the face too.
Yeah, like Patrick jumped in the fight.
Dude, Patrick's jumped in on some fights. He's not afraid to stick up for some people.
That saloon on Blue Angel, it's like blue. It might still be there.
Like rodeo.
It's like right off of like Sterney Road and like Blue Angel.
What are you talking about?
Where Zach got attacked and then Zach really didn't get touched at all, and then Patrick got knee in the face.
Dude, yeah.
That's what you get for helping people.
Yeah.
But
yeah, that was a great spot though.
Great spot. I think it's possible. Jeremy, who I do shows with, he knows the mayor and stuff too.
Yeah, me and him were talking about it, because when I brought that up to him, he was like, "Oh, I teach his kid," and I was like, "We'll talk to that motherfucker."
Well, we're working on it. We're working on it.
Yeah,
for real.
because it's like, dude, you know, shit. There's things that, dude. It's funny how like when people go places, you know, and they go to some city, it's barely a city, it's like a big town,
Yeah.
but like shit happens. And they're like, how is this? Why is it? It's like because of money. That's how it happens because of money. It's like dude, people trying to start like you try to start like a comedy club. It's like, yeah, if you have enough money to bring a big name twice a month, like a big fucking name, then yeah, you could.
I mean, we could easily draw from Austin, Louisiana, and Atlanta.
Well, it's like, you know,
And of course, Tampa, Orlando, but Orlando's already Tampa.
it's money though. Like
Atlanta's
a lot of huge
big.
people. Like me and Tony looked into it, but this was years ago. It's probably changed, but it was like you could get Louis C.K. for like $15,000.
And like some
It's like it's not, you know. It's like if you had somebody with some deep pockets, it's like you book fucking Louis C.K. and that shit's gonna sell out, and there's gonna be, you know,
not just
But
sell out.
here's the reality of it, though. Louis C.K. comes to our town. He is doing the arena.
true.
Singer.
There's no
Sanger, he'd probably be at the Sanger now.
Either way.
Back before he might end up.
A mega room. He's not going to be wanting to perform. You can't.
Right, you're talking about, like you mentioned it before, somebody like Sam Town.
Like Sam Town.
Someone that everyone knows, who also, I mean, it is like going to be expensive.
Dude, I've broken it down, and like I'm taking some like business classes this fall, and we're getting investors and stuff. Me and Jeremy are, and we're serious. We're going to be opening something within the next year.
Hey, well, I'm not doing any of that, but I'll still be trying to be funny, so don't forget about me.
No, but it's gonna take building the community and building a good customer base around comedy. We can't have
And
people.
no freaking drama, dude. Avoid that at all. Anytime something like gets kicked up, dude, just fucking get like, no,
Yeah.
we don't need none of that, dude. I don't want none of that in our area.
And we can help it. We need to keep people from insulting the crowd.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
We need
When people are just insulting the crowd, we got to make it so they want to come back. Like messing with them is one thing, but you can't let people get to the point where they're hammering a customer that won't come back.
I get annoyed when I see people like walking the audience, like they like think it's cool to piss people off.
See you later.
Because I mean, fuck, dude.
We've all been there.
I
We've
like
all done it.
I like to roast people, and I like I've lost my cool with a heckler a time or two. It's like we've all done it, but
Yeah.
It's like
We should limit it though, And like levels of escalation, like laugh it off the first time, then say, hey, all right, that's kind of being rude, and then like you can go in on somebody.
right.
When someone's just like, hey, stop talking, shut up, I'm talking. Like that's, I don't know, if we could not do that. I'm not talking about you guys, of course. I'm just talking about, we all see it. We see it happen and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I've learned that you kind of do need to be some kind of,
You just have to be funny.
You have to be funny.
you have to be funny, but
Dude, as long as you can say what you can
Yeah.
be mean even.
You can be mean if it's
But
funny. If it's actually
make
funny.
it funny, yeah.
Because I've said mean shit to hecklers and they laughed.
Yeah, dude, I don't know. You seen
That
that?
it was mean.
Yeah.
It was like
yeah, some people can take it for sure, and if you have, some people for sure can take it, but how many people will laugh and still just not come back? They're just laughing it off just to
That's true, yeah.
be not embarrassed in the moment.
Yeah. I'm sure that happens too.
Roast them, but bring them back a little bit at the end, but this has been, sorry to get deep on the comedy I don't know. I feel like you kind of need to be a little bit of a guardian of your comedy scene.
Yeah.
Be a shepherd for it, help it grow and help it get bigger and stuff. This has been a great episode. Thank you so much, Russell.
Yeah, of course.
Russell, your mic's on Tuesdays. Y'all do online signups and then in-person signups too.
Yeah.
But the in-person, they're going to be at the bottom of the list or wherever.
It just depends.
Just depends.
Dude, we could have nobody sign up.
Yeah,
and then there's the list.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and we try to accommodate people that are regulars. Like, we're gonna try to accommodate. Like, if you're like, oh, I need to go up early because I got to work tomorrow.
The mobile,
We're gonna try to help. You.
Yeah,
Come
let
up
the
for
mobile go. Yeah.
Or if you say, hey, I'm trying to make it to both mics here in Mobile, like, we'll try to help you out. But
That's awesome.
But also, if you knew and you don't get laughs, you're probably gonna go later on because that's how it should be.
Yep. I get that.
We want to. Yeah, that's the only reason we do.
And it's nothing against anyone.
That's the thing about comedy; it's meritorious.
Yeah.
Should
you do.
be.
It should be.
Should be.
It should
That's
be.
not been since I started.
Yeah, but it should be
Yeah.
meritocracy, dude. It should be based.
I mean, how is that not? You're a good comedian, and you get booked all the
Not
time.
always the case. So it's not always the case.
Yeah.
It's not always the case.
And
But
you do it for the business too, because I've in all my years, fucking hundreds of open mics. If you have if you're lucky enough to have a fucking audience at an open mic, and 3 stinkers in a row will clear the room.
yeah.
3 turds in a row, and half the room
2
walks.
turds.
2, a lot of times 2 will do it, but 3 is a guarantee. Like, it's a guarantee, dude.
Yeah.
3 stinks and they're gone, dude. And so you can kind of, as a host, when you know people, you know everyone, their stuff, you can kind of prevent that for the most part.
Yeah.
Like, even if it's like
Maybe with him, I'm not trying to tell you what to do or whatever, but he's
You can
in the corner. He's in the corner with the music. If they walk 2 people,
Oh, we already got that.
you already talked about that.
Yeah, I almost did it, but the only reason I didn't is because we didn't say the rule. We got to at least let you know, like, hey, you get the light at 4. If you're not off by 5, we're playing you off. We didn't say
we
that.
didn't tell him.
And plus, that dude, it was his first time doing comedy. He gave him the light like 3 times. He was trying to get him to play along.
Yeah, I kept looking at him.
I was like, he was last too. I was like, just.
Well, why even use a light? Why don't you just if your minute's coming up, just do a little. There you go.
Oh, I could do it. Yeah, I don't want to step on anyone's punchline. Like,
Yeah,
a little. And
But
noise,
one little-
noise will step on.
Yeah,
it.
noise will fuck.
But can you hold it closed and just scrape across the top of it or something? What's a noise that wouldn't disturb them?
I feel like any noise is gonna throw you off.
Yeah.
It's gonna startle you.
Yeah, and you got like a beat
Yeah.
in your head when you're doing your material. I
I respect it. You guys don't want to mess with their time and you want to keep it.
Fucking interrupt people and
That's
That's not what we're here for,
Yeah.
bud. We're here to run a good.
I mean, dude, that's literally like I got a fucking actual bright ass flashlight and I'm not talking shit. I miss all the time.
phone light.
I miss the phone light. I mean, like, if
Or
you
you
pay
think
attention,
someone-
most of the time at Odd Colony, I'll be toward the end of my set and I'll be like, "Did you give me a light yet?" Because I didn't see it,
Yeah.
and I'll watch other people not see it because it's a phone light. You're used to seeing pictures being taken, and it's not that
Yeah, it doesn't
But
register.
when someone fucking throws a actual fucking flashlight in your face, you're like, "Oh shit, okay."
That's how you mess up their time.
Well, there's no other reason it would be on, I guess, is the thing. It's not
Yeah.
that phone. Phone lights come on all the time. But
Yeah, but that'll get them.
yeah.
I like it. I love the drums in the corner. Y'all doing the music and stuff. I think it's super
Yeah.
dope.
Something that
I'll get
I would,
better at that.
something I would love
What are you
to
talking
do.
about? You're doing great, man. Don't talk.
Something I'd love to do here eventually. I mean, we'd have to build up first and maybe do it somewhere else. But Tony and I did this thing in Portland. We ran this mic. We call it "Wait a Minute," and we each had a flashlight. Me and Tony, and we were like at a table, not on the stage, off the stage, but kind of to the side. And it was literally like, don't even worry about what the clock. If you get both lights, you're fucking done. The first light's a warning, and the second light, you're over. Get off the stage. And so, like, you know, and it was fun. It was a really fun show, dude, because, like, someone would get up and be like, hey, Portland, how you doing? And you're like, bam, first light. Tighten up, bitch. Like, you know. And, but the flip side was, if you were killing, if you were doing well, you were crushing, we wouldn't even give you the light. We just let you go, dude. Just let you go. And what happened...
That's dope. That's a good idea.
What it cultivated was, over like 3 months, it got to where almost only funny people showed up to that mic. Because people that sucked would get less than a minute on stage, but people that were good would get like 10, 12, 15 minutes.
I'm not saying it. I'm not trying to tell you how to do your job, but that's awesome. That's good.
Yeah, but you know what that would turn. That'd be great if we lived in a bigger city.
You'd have to live in a bigger city.
Yeah,
But what that would turn into is people like, oh, they just don't like me.
Yeah.
That's why they get
It's
in
like
like, and they're like, no, just get better.
Yeah.
We'll get as much
Well,
time
it worked
as you
out.
want.
It worked out there because like
I mean, if you say that to him, I'm sure
Like if someone like Thomas Finley would be a perfect example, because one week he could get off in like a minute or two, like, ah, Thomas, fuck. And then the next week, he could fucking be out there for 15. Dude, that's all he does.
That's why I love Thomas, and I'll put him on shows because sometimes he does have a rough set. He does.
You'll never book
I'll
Thomas.
never put him on a show I'm producing.
Oh,
Dude,
I might.
Thomas Finley. You've seen the magic of Thomas Finley. I'm glad you've seen it.
It's you don't know what it's.
I've seen him.
That's why I don't.
I've seen him. I've seen him stumble into a fucking killer set, but like it's a fucking accident every time.
He's.
You know what I mean? It's like
I've seen him strip on stage at the top of the Bay shows.
No, I think I was there for that. That's gross.
no struggles. Yeah.
But it was funny.
That was
Yeah.
funny. That was the only thing that saved him really that night.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
No,
No, he had a good set.
no, no. He was in the zone. That's what happened.
And he just kept with it. Yeah. He just needs like 2-3 drinks. And
Dude, but if he as soon as he senses that the people don't like him, he's out, dude.
yeah,
So it's
I mean, yeah.
that's when you just like give him the out, because I feel like Thomas would appreciate that instead of feeling in that moment, instead of making him
Yeah.
feel.
And I mean, I still, even in our mic, I did it. There were a couple people I gave the light earlier because it was just like, yeah, all right, let's
Let's get it on, brother.
wrap it up, bud. And that's, it's funny because if I'm having a bad set, like if I'm eating shit,
Mm-hmm.
the best thing you could do is give me the light early. Like,
Yeah.
please, God, get me off this fucking stage.
That's good. That's a good mindset.
It's one thing if I'm like floundering and I'm like getting a laugh and then the joke eats shit and then I get a laugh. It's like, yeah, maybe let me see if I can't turn it into something. But if I'm just eating shit, was that you farting in my... Jesus Christ.
no, it's been a noise in my mouth.
Okay.
Really.
Yeah. Your butt mouth.
Oh man.
Anal.
Anyway. I don't even know what I'm saying. This guy.
Aaron farted,
His
and this has been a good episode. Thank you, Russell, for coming on.
Oh shit! That's all you're doing. Well,
It's been good.
I would have farted.
No,
Yeah,
I like to keep them short. I keep them like